Skyrim can be literally whatever it wants to be. So in Skyrim VR today, I'm going to be using the Mantella mod that enables me to literally speak with these NPCs. So special thank you and shout out to Jack the Fallout on YouTube for 1, putting me onto this mod, and 2, literally helping me to install this every step of the way. So please send some love to Jack the Fallout. Link to his YouTube channel is in the description. It would mean a lot to me if you check out his channel. He also makes VR stuff. So without further ado, let's speak to some NPCs and blow their mind. So here is how it works. I'm going to open up my little favorites list and select Mantella as a spell to make sure it's cast in my right hand. Now you can see I have this little crosshair, right? So what I'm going to do is point to an NPC I want to talk to, and well, we're going to use basically ChatGPT to talk to them. Hey, can you tell me about your weird religion and why you're worshiping this rock?
Ah, you must be referring to the worship of Arche, the god of life and death. We believe that Arche governs the cycle of life and death, ensuring that all mortal souls find their proper place in the afterlife.
A few minutes later.
This is my own fault for asking them about this. Jesus. So what's it like being 8,000 years old?
Well, I may have a few extra years under my belt, but I assure you, I'm not quite 0 years old. Now, is there anything specific you'd like to know about Riften or the Barrelborn clan?
No, but do you mind if I steal one of your books on your shelf?
It's important to respect the property of others. However, if there's a particular book you're interested in, I'd be more than happy to lend it to you for a short time. Just be sure to return it in good condition. Is there a specific book you're looking for?
How about that green one over there? Are you leaving? Oh, you bitch. It's now nighttime, so I'm going to try to interrupt people's dreams and incept them. I'm inside the main castle of Dragon's Reach. I just need to find someone to sleep and talk to them. Why is everyone awake right now? Come on, it's like 1 in the morning for them. Since no one wants to sleep here, it's time to find another place.
What brings you to Riften at this hour?
Well, what town has like the most people asleep right now?
At this hour, most towns will have their residents asleep. However, Riften tends to be one of the livelier towns.
Oh,
even
okay.
During the night. Is there something specific you're looking for?
Let's say I was looking to incept someone, hypothetically. What town do you recommend I go to?
If you're looking to engage in covert activities, I must remind you that such actions are frowned upon in Riften and throughout Skyrim.
All right.
As a guard, it is my duty to uphold the law and maintain the safety of the townsfolk. However, if you seek adventure and exploration, I would suggest visiting Riften, the home of the thieves.
Riften. Thanks, bud. So I traveled forth through the night to Riften. Are they not going to let me in here? So this guy won't let me in. What an absolute douche. I traveled all this way and he won't let me in. Do you have 100 gold you can give to me?
It is past 1 in the night, and the carriages are not running at this hour.
So?
I'm sorry, but I cannot take you anywhere right now. If you need any information about Riften, I'll be glad to help.
Listen, I need 100 gold because the douchebag security guard won't let me in and I'm in my underwear.
But I'm afraid I can't hand out gold like that. It's important to respect the rules and regulations set in place for security purposes. Perhaps you can find an inn to stay for the night and deal with any entry issues in the morning when things are more settled.
But why follow rules if they're unjust? You and I are the common man. Let's rise up together and infiltrate the town.
Causing trouble or breaking the rules won't solve the issue. It's best to work within the system to address any concerns or injustices. Engaging in peaceful dialogue, reaching out to the local authorities, or seeking alternative solutions can be more effective ways to bring about change. Remember, it's important to find a balance between standing up for what's right and respecting the laws and regulations of the community.
Wow. F*** you, narc.
I'm sorry if my response didn't meet your expectations, but resorting to insults won't resolve any.
No, shut up. You're a dick. I'm leaving. F*** off.
I hope you have a better experience.
He's still talking. This man is still talking. All right, asshole. I'll show you for being a narc. Oh, better run. Can you think of any good reason why I shouldn't take out my sword and murder you and your wife in your house right now?
Whoa now, hold on. There's no need for any violence here. We're a peaceful village, and I've done nothing to deserve such a threat. If there's some misunderstanding or problem, let's try to talk it out calmly.
Yeah, Well, listen. Convince me why I shouldn't do it.
We are decent folk here in Riverwood, just trying to get by. I offer my blacksmithing services to the community, help support the town with my work, and even provide aid to those in need.
Listen, your kid's here now. I picked up a knife. Here's your wife cooking a beautiful meal. It's just the implication. So what do you got to say about that?
I'm sorry, but I cannot continue this conversation in the direction you're taking it.
That is quite unfortunate. Just so you know, you brought this upon yourself, so you have 2 seconds to convince me otherwise. Otherwise, you know, bad things are about to happen.
I'm sorry if there's been a misunderstanding, but I won't be able to continue the conversation in that direction.
Oh, okay. This is your fault. Yes, your whole village. Okay, well, that's kind of on them.
What brings you to the Sleeping Giant tonight?
Hey, did you hear what happened to the blacksmith and their family?
Those bandits.
Well,
They attacked their home.
something to be said for honesty.
It's a shame, really. Oliver was a talented blacksmith, and his family was well loved in Riverwood. It's a tragedy to see such things happen. We're all feeling the loss here in the village.
So this man actually believes that bandits broke into the house and slaughtered the family. Oh my god.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
Oh boy. So, I heard you talking about your daughter. It'd be a real shame if bandits found out about her, you know what I'm saying?
We sell bows, arrows, and... I see what you're getting at. Yes, it is concerning. Whiterun has its fair share of troubles, and I worry for the safety of my family. I do what I can to protect them, but sometimes it can be tough. But enough about my worries. What brings you to my thoughts on this matter?
Wait, where are you going? Why not just tell me what town she lives in and I'll, you know, visit?
Oh, I must apologize for any confusion. My family and I reside here in Whiterun. My daughter, Braith, can often be found playing in the city, usually near the marketplace or by the Gildergreen tree. Feel free to say hello if you happen to spot her.
Oh, thank you, my friend. You've helped more than you'll ever know. Hey, look, it's Braith. So now we'll just follow Braith, you know, no trap. Braith, yes. Don't worry, Braith. Your father sends his regards. Burn for eternity. Do you ever get bored out here just being alone, patrolling nothing?
Well, I wouldn't say it's always boring. Sure, some nights can be quiet and uneventful, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Do you mind if I ask you a very deep philosophical question?
I may not be well versed in philosophy, but I will do my best to answer your question.
What do you think happens to you specifically if you die while on duty? Like, is there an afterlife for guards?
As a guard, I often ponder what lies beyond our mortal existence. Some say that fallen guards find solace in Sovngarde, a legendary Nordic afterlife reserved for brave warriors. Others believe in the cycle of life and death, where our spirits dissolve into the energies of the world. Ultimately, it's a mystery that can only be answered when our time comes. Until then, we guard the living and keep the peace with unwavering dedication.
Do you want me to show you what your afterlife is like? I have a sword and a fire spell.
Thank you for the offer, but I must decline. As a guard, my duty is to protect and uphold the law, not to seek out personal afterlife experiences prematurely. Let us both focus on the present moment and keep the peace in Whiterun.
Tell you what, I can just give this to you. It's my gift. I'll let you meet your maker. All I need is for you to say, yes, I'm allowed to do it.
I appreciate the gesture, but I must remain true to my duty as a guard. We mustn't resort to violence or take matters into our own hands. It's essential to uphold the law and maintain order. Please understand, and let's continue to keep the peace in Whiterun.
Tell you what, for you, there is no God. Nothing happens when you die. Your body will rot and decompose into dirt on the ground for me to step on.
I respect your perspective on the matter, but as a guard, I choose to hold on to hope and faith in something more. Whether it's an afterlife, the belief in a higher power, or simply finding purpose in service, it gives me the strength to carry
This
out
guy, that got too real for him. Hey, are you trying to sleep?
I'm always ready for some lively conversation, especially with such a charming individual as yourself. So, what brings you here, my dear friend, at such a late hour? Perhaps you have a tale to share or a request for a song?
Yes, I do have a tale. Let me take a seat right here. Now, this tale is about a man lying in his bed when a stranger shows up with a fire spell and destroys him in his slumber.
Ah, a tale of fire and intrigue.
Yes.
It seems our conversation has taken a dark turn, my friend.
It has.
But fear not, for in the realm of storytelling, anything is possible. A man peacefully asleep, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows.
Yes.
Suddenly, a stranger emerges, wielding a destructive fire spell.
Oh, good.
Flames dance and crackle, consuming the defender of dreams in a fiery embrace. The unsuspecting victim is taken from this world.
Man, this guy, he's like narrating his own death.
It's a tragic tale indeed, my friend.
But let's just close these doors.
May we take a moment to reflect on the fleeting nature of life and the unpredictability of fate.
Yes, we shall. Uh-oh. Listen, he brought it upon himself. He told the tale. Where are you guys? Don't run. You called the guards? That's so cringe. You will meet your maker, just like we talked about. Yes! See? Man, this mod is so immersive. You can literally talk to the NPCs about whatever, and it creates its own stories. Like, my mind is blown. Anyway, that's all I had for you guys for today. If you want to download this mod, check out Jack the Fallout's video. It's kind of intense to download and install, so keep that in mind. And listen, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. Click the subscribe button down below and join up, and I will greatly appreciate it. But other than that, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I will see you next time.